Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of the pharmaceuticals breach the fort in the final minutes and bring down the flag in Brightwood. KOTT were on the scene in Calvary and spoke with some excited members of Big Pharma to get their reactions.
It's a thing of beauty. And then, the PvEers, they think they're all confident. 2 minutes left in the war, they're like, easy peasy, hold E like Nate D's, PR. Nah, B, new update came, hit
We let them think they were going to win it.
Hit them with that left hook. You can cancel repairs now through the gates. They had nothing on us. 2 minutes left.
When we punched that dude out in the gate, dude, that was hilarious.
It's a W key situation.
So, John.
Go, W key in, baby.
You know how people can repair the gates, right? This is like speaking through my microphone, right? I'm not sounding crazy.
That's how it went down, dog. That's like the full run through.
The invasion response squad was able to turn away both corruption fronts last night, showing the island that it's not how often you fall, it's how often you get back up. And speaking of getting back up, the sun will get back up today as it routinely does, bringing another day of solace from the turmoil of the island. But once more after sundown, the citizens of the island should prepare themselves for another night of aggression from the corruption invasion forces rising up across 30% of the land. 3 roster submissions for simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it is cardboard. First up, the Covenant Converts of Waffle House Company assail the Marauders of HBM for control of the barely controllable Restless Shore. Shifting their attention from the peat moss bog of the fen, Waffle House turned their gaze to the challenge of the Mudhill, seeking to claim the title of King of the Hill. But standing atop the hill is a storied great house with a renowned pedigree, capable of withstanding an assault from anyone unprepared for the nuances of large-scale combat. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Leo Invictus attack the syndicate members of Tropical Disturbance for control of the recently settled region of Eden Grove. Failing in their efforts to secure the swamps of the fishing delta 3 days ago, the Marauders hope the instability of the freshly settled region will act in their favor. But Tropical Disturbance are an instability in and of themselves, who thrive in fluidic environments that allow them to nurture their individual skills in the collective efforts of war. In the nightcap, the Covenant hero worshippers of the Outcasts challenge the Marauders of Pharmaceuticals for their heavyweight title and the right to rule over Everfall. The Outcasts have been slowly and patiently taking on fights here in the first week of the new rules of armed conflict, not rushing into frivolous engagements, hand-selecting only the best encounters for their efforts. With that in mind, the pharmaceutical forces know that even with the momentum of last night's last-minute victory over the island's preeminent powerhouse, they'll have to bring their A-game against this zealous group of fighters. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.